What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian Hanna Horror here. We're getting ready for Christmas, so what better time than for me to finally give my thoughts on the classic Silent Night, Deadly Night. So I'll give you my thoughts on this movie as well as this Blu-ray release, which is still available. I'm seeing it at almost every FYE right now. This could start popping up in stores again, and of course it's on Amazon. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, it's a movie that a lot of fans love, but because of the nature of this film, really only gets kind of talked about at a certain time of year, and here I am being so guilty of that. But Silent Night, Deadly Night to me is one of the most fun 80s slashers I've seen, you know. So Silent Night, Deadly Night tells this really simple story. This kid Billy is growing up, and on a trip home, his parents are slaughtered by a guy in a Santa costume. This scars Billy to no end as he's hiding in the woods and he escapes the grasps of this killer Santa. This follows Billy through as he's growing up in this Catholic school run by these really strict nuns. And I'm going to tell you guys this, I grew up in New Orleans. I was raised a hardcore Catholic. Those nuns are really like that. They are no nonsense, no BS. They will hit you to discipline you. It's happened to me. I grew up in that environment. It wasn't a boarding school, but I've had the paddle whacked on me before. So there's this odd kinship I have with Billy in this movie. Not that I ever want to destroy people in a Santa costume. It gets the best of Billy as he gets older. He never escapes this hard reality that he grew up with. Sends him off in this mindful rage of slaughtering people in the Santa outfit when he has to don it when he's at work. And it turns into this really great slasher movie. You know, the story behind this was that it was getting pulled from theaters. Parents were losing their minds. They didn't want their kids seeing this movie. And there's a few people that think that this was a big publicity stunt for the movie. I don't know. I wouldn't think so because, you know, back then something like this had to have been so incredibly taboo. Not to mention, you know, if they pulled the movies from theaters, wouldn't that just work against them? They're not making any money off of it. But at the same time, granted, they made 4 or 5 of them. But the legacy of this movie is very true, and this is a great slasher movie. There are some great scenes in here, some really great kills. Poor Linnea Quigley gets the worst of it in this movie, I think. She had one of the coolest death scenes in Silent Night, Deadly Night. So with all that being said, you know, watching this again for this review, this is an incredible slasher movie, period. But because of it being a Christmas piece, I can understand why it kind of just gets talked about this time of year. And even though I'm doing this review now, I do want to say that this is an extremely enjoyable movie, an extremely enjoyable slasher movie. It's really good. So when it comes to this Scream Factory Blu-ray release, the transfer for this is absolutely amazing. It looks so good. I mean, it has like that 4K crisp shine to it. Now, some of the deleted scenes or the stuff that was cut from the MPAA does not have that charm and shine to it. It has that grittier, grainier, old VHS look. And I'm not trying to give that a pass in a sense, but I will say that when those scenes kick in, it feels taboo because you go from this really nice, crisp picture, then all of a sudden you'll see these extra deleted scenes, and they're grainy and dark, and it's like this is the stuff you're not supposed to see. So it has that charm with those scenes added in. And not for nothing, some of those deleted scenes are brutal. I mean, just cuts and bodies and stuff. So absolutely fantastic. Silent Night, Deadly Night is a staple for this time of year for horror fans. It is an incredible slasher movie, and it's just a good slasher movie, period, despite it being a movie made for Christmas time. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, guys, is absolutely incredible. You've got a lot of great special features on this Blu-ray release. As always, I'll zoom in on that, and you guys can freeze frame that and see all the great extras we have on here. So Silent Night, Deadly Night, I give this movie a 5 out of 5, and in terms of being a slasher movie, I give it a 6 out of 5. It's really good, guys. So that's my review for Silent Night, Deadly Night. Please let me know your thoughts on the film. If you're a big fan of this, let me know. And we may be talking about part 2 soon. If you love Garbage Day, let me know as well. I'll be doing a couple more reviews for Christmas horror classics that I've never talked about before on this channel. So it's going to be a real fun treat for me and hopefully for you guys as well. So guys, Silent Night, Deadly Night, check it out.